So there was an audio track here, but I managed to mute it. But anyway, this is the Spectrum, which has got no sound, and also the user port's not working correctly. So we're taking it apart to have a look, and have a look around, and essentially you can see that on the user port, which obviously is sped up a lot here, that there's basically a lot of issues with it. And what we're going to do is essentially clean it up. So here we go. So we've got the bit there, got a little rubber thing, and just going to try and remove some of the scouring and stuff on the user port, which we're doing at the moment. So we go scrub, 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 and this should hopefully resolve the issues and clean it up. And a bit of IPA just to make sure all the crud has gone, and there's a lot of crud there, and that should be it. Okay, so I've just cleaned up the edge connector a bit on here, so it's a bit shinier. I've done a continuity check test on both sides. So just what I need is a DIVMMC just to test this with, and obviously the power supply. So let's just take cable, had a Spectrum power supply around here somewhere, and yep, that's the one. So what I'll do is just plug in for a moment. Oops. And there goes that key. So let's just find a socket. Just need OSS. Oops. Oh, seriously. That supplies a bit tangled. Right, let's just change this to. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Is it that one? Yep, that will do. Okay, so just get the remote, so that should be on there. So we'll just plug it in. It should just give us our Spectrum logo. Yep. Okay, cool. So we'll find the DIVMMC, which is just plugged into the back of a Spectrum Plus 3. Oh, let's just move that out of the way. So edge connector. So this is as squeaky as before. Oops. Should be there. Okay. So come on. Oh, it's not as bad as it was before. Is it in properly? Oh, well. It should be in. Yep. Right, let's see what this does. Oops. SD card's in. So I've got to sort out the sound. Does this boot at all? Oh, that actually, okay. So it looks like the issues had was due to the edge connector. So I should, oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so the boot into, is it that one? So the boot into DIVMMC doesn't work still. So the ROM loads, oh it did load a moment ago, so it loads and then resets. I think if I press the red, it should get a menu up. Oh, and then it works. Okay. I'm just saying slightly dodgy. Okay, drop nothing plugged into it, so I can't actually. Can I? Can't remember the joysticks actually work with this. So joystick in. Let's put joystick. Obviously not. It's not done with the keyboard. Okay, let's just unplug this. A sec. Maybe slightly dodgy joystick. There's the other one. I've lost it. I've always lost it. Should be here somewhere. A big pile of stuff. Okay, maybe for the moment won't worry about that. I can just get the keyboard in momentarily. Come on. Right, let me just pause this 1 sec. Okay, found my Competition Pro joystick. So let's just plug that back in again. Let's adapter. So obviously no sound at the moment, so it should move. Yep. So if we get the menu up and then should be able to go down. Music spectrum. Let's just find something quick. Oh, working. So not sure the memory's okay on this. Obviously no sound because of the speaker, as I mentioned before. Does this actually do something? Okay, so we've got I'm sorting these out. So let's just go for JE. Try and sort these out into a bit more of a God dear. I meant to know what any of these are. So it's somewhere. It's page down. Let's see if I can find Jetpack. Jetpack. J-E-T. Let's go up. Let's go for the tape, I think. Okay, so we should have joystick. So let's just see if it works. Obviously no sound, as I keep saying. Oh, and I've died. Wow, that was pretty quick. And I died. Wow. Grand total 0 points. Well, it works. So at least it looks like the edge connector was not working. So what we'll do, let's just take the what we're doing. Let's just disconnect the speaker, see if there's a problem with the speaker, and then we should be able to work out where we are going from there. After I just finished one level, see I can. I've got 2 lives left. Oh, diamond, fuel. So much easier with. Oops. Is that the last one? Oh, another diamond. Got one more to go. One more. Okay, one more. Let's get a gold bar. Oops, let's get another gold bar. Oops, don't want to do that. Okay. So we get sound, or whatever it was. Can't remember now. Okay. So I need to know that actually works, that stuff works. So okay. So let's just unplug that, and we're landed, and we're out. Poof. Okay. Unplug that. Actually, let's take the keyboard off first. A bit easier. The edge connector. Edge connector. Oops. Let's take our composite out. Well, that's not as crunchy as it was before. And we'll see if the speaker's faulty. Well, I'll solder it and resolder it. I'm going to see if it works. So, what do I need? What do I need? I need. Is this plugged in? Nope, that's not plugged in. Okay, we'll just pause this for a moment. Oh, let's actually have the webcam back. Where's it gone? Lost it, lost it, lost it. Webcam. Okay, so let me just pause for a moment. Okay, our solder remover has heated up enough. So let's just turn our spectrum to the other side. Cable's tangled up, so our speakers should be these top two over here. Oops, get better view. So we should be able to. Okay, so that's mounted quite well. Hopefully that's enough. Is that enough to get it out? I just need a little bit more. Let's have a look. Okay, just need a little bit more. Let's just actually take a bit of solder. Make sure we've removed everything. Come on, heat up. And then we'll see if we can just lever it out. Just need to use something else to get it out with. Do a little bit more solder. Come on, how do you go? Okay. Let's see. It worked enough to get that out. May not have done. Okay, so might need to use. Is that too big? Oh, that is out. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I've got that out. Now we're looking under here. Let's work out where that's going. So this part of the speaker, this part of the speaker goes to here. Where's that going? That's a good question. Interesting. So that goes through to the other side, that goes through to the other side. So supposedly, okay, I'll tell you what, where's it gone? Let's just make sure. It's clean on this side. Let's just remove. A bit of metal filings. Let's just chuck that over there somewhere for the moment. Where's the end of the solder flux gone? That in there. Okay. sure that. Oops. Damn it. Make sure there's nothing there which would be a problem. So it should be clean. It has to be fairly clean. But we'll give it for that heat. Come on, it's a little bit more. Come on, come on. Okay, so that's okay. Let's turn that off. Don't need that on now. And oops, come on. Oh, I need a better working area. Things are everywhere. Right. So supposedly the base of TR7. Where's the cable gone? I'm lost. Damn it. So just untwist cable. Okay, so TR7. The edge of TR7, where's the edge of TR7 go? It's not there, it's not there. So that goes, oops. So that goes all over here somewhere. So that goes up here. Where's the middle bit of TR7 go? Not there. Okay. So TR7 okay goes over to here, so okay, that's clean then. And this should go up here somewhere. Whoops. Where does that go? What? Oh, look in the wrong place. Okay, so that crosses over here, so that's over here. So then that goes to, whoops. It goes over here somewhere. Oh dear. So this seems to go, okay, guess that goes onto a ground, which is over there then. I assume that's a ground. It's quite a big plane. Right, so where is okay, so going into the oops, so look into the piece no, it's not great here. So into the bottom of the piezoelectric thing, it actually looks to be fairly clean. So hopefully, I think the ohms. I think I'm on ohms. So I think that we should. Across the speaker there should be about 40 ohms of resistance. So let's just bring that over here. Let's say 0. Doesn't seem to do anything at all, so this may actually be guess there's a possibility that this is actually knackered. So, because actually, what's a continuity check? Okay, so that gets us nothing. So I think what I do need is another speaker for this, because this doesn't seem to do anything at all. What's that? Diode. So it should be resistance. Let's find a resistor. So that recalls 3.2 kilo ohms. This should record 40 ohms. So yeah, I think this speaker is well and truly done for. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be any getting this one back. Yep. Okay, so the next bit will be when I've actually got a speaker for this. Okay, back again. I've got our speaker. Got a new speaker which is been new made. We have a little pad which will help to stop anything shorting out over here. So I think the first thing we'll do is take our pad. Come on. And we'll stick it down. Oh, let's just make sure that it is perfectly in place, as much as it can be. Oh, it's a little bigger than I. Let's make sure it's lined up. Touching anything here. Well, that was to be very central, which means the speaker should just sit over the top of it. Come on. Which it does. See our speaker on that side. Let's just find something to wedge under here. Actually, let's just take a little bit of foam. Should be pretty much okay. Yep. Should be able to take our soldering iron and then just do a bit of solder. Actually, what am I doing? What I actually do want a bit of is a little bit of flux first. Jump the gun a bit there. Just find something to stick it on with. Oh, where's it gone? That'll do. Don't need too much solder flux, just a little bit should do it. That should do. I need a tiny bit for that. Then just solder straight on. That's one pad, and we'll just do the other pad. And that's the other pad. So that's that done. Quick check on the other side. Yep, that looks pretty good on there. And so, not sure I'm going to easily test this because I don't have a keyboard plugged in. Right, let's just put that back. Let's move this all out of the way. What we've got? I've lost the Sinclair power supply, which I've just misplaced somewhere. I'll do it. Right, let's just pause 1 sec. Okay, found a cable, got plugged in. I have to use a keyboard to actually select anything, but let's just make sure we turn on. So we should have a screen. We have no screen. It's a good start. Okay. Make sure I've got the right thing plugged in. Alright, let's try again. Helps if I actually plug in the 48K Spectrum power supply rather than the Sinclair Plus 3 power supply, which was the one hovering over the socket, which I thought was the right one. So let's try this again. Okay, it's better we have lights this time. And screen. Should be able to load the image. Oh, that does work. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's find something best. Let's find, what should we find? Let's go for it. Oh, that's a sec. No, hang on. Let's find something else. Some things may not work. Okay, let's just go for well, actually, let's go for Manic Mind because there's music at the start of that anyway. Terrible music, but it is music. Yay, we have sound. Okay. Yep, that sounds pretty awful. Oh, okay. Looks like I can press start to do that. Okay, so we have sound and it works. That is really cool. So one Duff speaker and one working. Oh, gonna miss, and bang. So and one working ZX Spectrum. So all we need to do now is stick on the keyboard template thing and replace that, which I shall I missed. Shall do. Okay, that works anyway. So that is good. That is a good start. So that works, and all we need to do is stick the keyboard membrane on. So let me just stop this for a minute. Stop. Okay, so we've got our new keyboard membrane. I was seeing if this old one was actually fit, but it's it's so brittle that, well, basically it just came off. So whatever. Now, supposedly, as it's glued down, you can use a hairdryer to basically soften up the glue that was holding the faceplate on, and then use some little plastic wedgies, wedge it up. It said not to use metal ones because it can bend some stuff. So this, I'll speed this bit up anyway, just because it's not great. It'd be noisy and it's a hairdryer. So here we go. Okay, so back again. Now, I would screw this all back together again, but for the moment, I seem to have managed to put the screws somewhere so safe that I can't actually find them currently, which is somewhat annoying, and I don't actually have any other screws currently fit. So we'll just leave it like this for a second, just so I can actually test it. So should be able to stick our power supply in, or maybe not. Oh no, I unplugged the power supply to stick the hairdryer in. Oh. Right, that's that done. Let's try it again. So hopefully we should get a screen. I should be able to type with clicky sounds. Yep. That looks like everything works. Yep. Slightly clicky, yeah, clicky sounds. So yeah. So I think we are all good, and I think I shall. Let's just for a sec. So we should be able to do things like, whoops, past 684. Yeah, there's the spectrum. Let's see if we can find something. Let's see if we can find. Oh, page down, page down. So over there, page down, page down. What am I looking for? I am looking for something which is going to be on this page. Nope, not that page. That page. Oh, there it is. Because it involves typing. Let's just say, let's just go for The Hobbit. Okay. Oh, it's got a decompression routine by the looks of it. In this ripped off version of it. Ba 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 ba. And yep, there we have a very slowly drawn let's see if we can I haven't played this for, I can't remember last time I played this. Not sure what I'm meant to do here. Oops. Oh look, there's some hills, and we draw. God, this. I can't remember if you can actually disable that. I guess you are waiting quite a while for it to draw things. Gloomy, empty land with dreary hills ahead. So take the map off Gandalf. So we can go east, north, east. Anyway, it works. We have sound. Don't think we want to. Blimey, look at this. Can you cook him? Do we die here? So we could go southeast. Oops, southeast. Oh, it's Elrond. I can't remember what to do here. Oh. Oh, and I'm dead. Wow, that's 2.5% complete. Woohoo! Anyway, we work. We're done. It's sorted. Well, it will be when I actually screw it back together again. But yeah, so speaker replacement and keyboard replacement, and I'll just need to stick this back down again with some double-sided tape when I actually find some, which I don't have at the moment. So yeah, but yeah, this looks to be back working again. Cool, thanks for watching.